The celebration of Baha'i is to celebrate 200 years of his birth. Baha'i was born in 1817 in Iran. This year, he would be 200 years old if he were living. And that, to the Baha'is of the world, calls for a celebration.
These celebrations are taking place all over the world, in different countries, in different ways, in villages, in big cities.
Baha'is believe that Baha'u'llah is the messenger of God for today. Baha'u'llah was born in 1817, 200 years ago in Iran. His name Baha'u'llah means the glory of God.
I did like the teachings of Baha'u'llah. He is the great manifestation and the promised one of today.
Baha'u'llah usithunywa saNkulunkulu sanamuhla. Usithunywa lesasethenjiswe etinkolweni leti tangephambili ukuthi uyofika ede nesikhathi sekuthula.
Baha'i was the son of a high-ranking official in the court of the Persian king. From an early age, Baha'i possessed an innate wisdom and intelligence, even though he did not attend school. And as he grew, the signs of his greatness became increasingly clear. Baha'i became known for his keen insight and his excellent character, his unparalleled generosity and compassion. He became known as the father of the poor. Baha'i married, and together with his wife, their home became a refuge, a place of light, love, and hospitality open to all. Baha'i, at the age of 22, chose to devote his energies to charity and acts of service and declined the ministerial post offered to him, as was the custom when his father passed away. With Baha'u'llah's acceptance of the religion of the Bab, the forerunner of the Baha'i faith, life permanently changed for the young nobleman and his family. He declared his wholehearted belief in the cause and put all his energy and influence into promoting it. As a staunch promulgator of the Bab's faith, Baha'i, along with many other believers, were subjected to religious persecution and imprisonment. In 1852, he was arrested, tortured, and cast into a subterranean dungeon, Tehran's notorious Siyashal, the Black Pit. It was during his imprisonment there, through the foul prison air, filth and pitch-black darkness, that the first stirrings of a divine revelation came to him. This is the changeless faith of God, eternal in the past, eternal in the future. As Baha'i sat with his feet in stocks and 100-pound iron chain around his neck, the Holy Spirit of God was first revealed to him. The fanatical religious rulers of the day thought that by moving him from region to region, they would dim his growing influence and silence his world-transforming teachings. Instead, they managed to diffuse his light as he was moved from Baghdad to Constantinople, on to Adrianople and Acre, and finally to the area near Haifa, Israel. Upon his release from the Black Pit, Baha'u'llah, together with his young family, were banished from their homeland. He spent the remaining 40 years of his life in exile. In 1863, during his exile, he publicly announced his station and mission as a messenger of God and the promised one of all religions. In 1892, after a brief illness, Baha'u'llah passed away at the age of 75. His earthly remains were laid to rest in a small building next to his final residence in Baha'i, one of the sites visited by the pilgrims of the Baha'i faith.
This is the day in which God's most exalted favors have been poured out upon men, the day in which His most mighty grace hath been infused into the created things. It is incumbent upon all the peoples of the world to reconcile their differences and, with perfect unity and peace, abide beneath the shadow of the tree of His grace and loving kindness.
The Baha'i faith is a religion, an independent world religion, and some of the principles that Baha'u'llah advocated were those of a universal language, universal education, the removal of prejudice of all kinds. And Baha'u'llah also spoke about oneness, the oneness of God, the oneness of religion, and the oneness of mankind.
We believe that God sends manifestations, sends prophets, sends messengers from time to time. One messenger comes, gives the world principles and ways how to grow, how to live, and after some time, these principles, when the people have learned these ways of God and have grown in civilization and have evolved in their knowledge, it is time for another manifestation of God to appear. From the teachings of Baha'u'llah, one can draw the following principles and correctly state that these are the principles of the Baha'i faith. The main one being the oneness of humanity.
Lenkolo yemaBaha'i ke yona isifundisa ukuthi munye zwi uNkulunkulu. Ithi isintu sikaNkulunkulu sinye. Akunenjaba ukuthi sehlukene ngemibala nangeklimi lesikhulumako. Sibanye phambi kwaNkulunkulu. Inkolo yaNkulunkulu yinye zwi. Ukuthi ibonakala yehlukene ngoba ilethwa dithunywa taNkulunkulu ngetikhathi letehlukene.
Baha'is believe that there's one God, one mankind, one religion, and that the spiritual education of mankind comes through divine teachers. In much the same way, like in school, you have a grade 1 teacher, grade 2 teacher. They each add something, but they give you what you need at that time.
Being a Baha'i really means being able to accept people for who they are and also accepting people from whatsoever race which they come from.
When we say in this age and time, Baha'u'llah has brought new principles. It is principles that address issues that are pertinent and relevant to the people living today. To serve mankind and to minister to the needs of the people. Service is prayer.
We are, as Baha'is, requested or instructed to choose livelihoods and professions that will benefit our community, our family. Thus, contributions have been made in agriculture, contributions to medicine have been made by Baha'is who came. There have been contributions in the contracting industry and building and in developing low-cost housing for people and sharing skills. There have been contributions in business as well and in environment. So a lot of the impact that the Baha'i faith has had has come through these socio-economic projects and activities spearheaded by the local Baha'is in their local communities.
Siyabona ukuthi ifikile futhi yasifundisa yasiqalela yasikhuthaza ngokuthi wonke umntwana kufanele ukuthi afundiswe. Kangangoba kuvulwe itikolo letiningi. Lapho ke bantwana baqalile kufunda batshelwa ukuthi kufanele ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi fundela ukuze bakwazi kufunda incwadi letingcwele zikaNkulunkulu batikhethele bona ukuthi bafuna kulandela yipi inkolo. Lapha ke sinetindawo bothe uba khona nasema-Ray camp lapho sihlangana nabomake labathile labane bantwana labancane lesikhuluma ngabo ukuthi labantwana sibaphiwe ngibani kufanele ukuthi sibafundise kanjani ngoba phela sibomake nje sibotitshala bekucala bebantwana. Siyabona ukuthi nalabomake seba lokuningi bayakuva bayabona ukuthi isikhathi sekuthi basukume nabo bafundise.
As a child, I attended Baha'i children's classes, and these classes are aimed to develop certain qualities within children. So, for example, the virtues of honesty, of fairness, of patience, of uprightness are instilled in children. And I think this affected me personally and is ongoing throughout my life because it instills in you such values that help you to treat other people with fairness and with love. Baha'u'llah says, let your heart burn with loving kindness for all who may cross your path. And I think that learning this as a child really instills in you the quality of treating others like they are God's noble creation.
Blessed is the spot and the house and the boys and the city and the heart and the mountain and the refuge and the cave and the valley and the land and the city and the island and the meadow. When mention of God has been made and His praise glorified.
Hey, the Maswati Babuta, hey, imbutfo. Utsetse pilesi Swati. So lokunye isikhathi ngibatshela emanga ukuthi hey ngifunza estradini kepha ngikutshela iqiniso lesiswati ngifunza nalabanye amaBaha'i lesikhathi besisebenta kanye besivakasha lokufundisa lenkolo sengifunzile lesiswati angizange ngene esikolweni angizange ngibhadala ama school fees so ndawubonga namaBaha'i ukufundzisa lesiswati.
In the clusters and the communities in Swaziland, most of the Baha'is, they understood the importance of this day. They understood the importance of Baha'u'llah in their life. When you see the things that they do for the community, the things that they do for the country, because now we see some other youth who have changed from their early behaviors. Now they are behaving well, they are doing something that is great. Even me, I was asking myself back then, if I didn't get the chance to become a Baha'i, who am I going to be? And now I see that by the teachings of Baha'u'llah, I have gained a lot of things and dignity, and the people in the area and the community, they recognize me as a person who can contribute to mankind. So I think Baha'u'llah has brought a lot to us.
Namhlanje sesichithekile inkolo yamaBaha'i isitshela ukuthi asambe sifundisana. Into lenkulu indlu yemhlaba isitshele ukuthi asibe netiguqo temthandazo lapho sonke sihlangana khona akunenjaba ukuthi uwayiphi inkolo noma uwaliphi isonto sihlangane sifunde ngaNkulunkulu sithandaze. Kwesibili ukuthi kubonakale ukuthi sinetiguco temthandazo, tiguco tekufunda lapho sifundisana khona ukuthi lenkolo yemaBaha'i iletheni emhlabeni. Kufanele ukuthi sendeni thina ngamunye ngamunye. Akunandaba noma uliBaha'i noma awusilo liBaha'i.
Nangimele wena mine kangikhali, nangimele wena mine kangisokoli, ngoba ngiyakuthanda. Ngitawumela bonke, nakwenda konke lokusemandleni ami, ude ngikuthole mngane bami. Engani ngakuthembisa uthi utangitfola la khona, akutshela mngane bani athi ngindabumela, seloku ngilinzile imelewe. Qela